As Portland continues to look at ways to solve the homelessness crisis, one move is to expand one of the Safe Rest Villages to get more people off the streets.
And tonight they're hearing from the community where that Safe Rest Village is located on how they could successfully expand, if they can expand. Jamie Seymour was there to hear from both sides. He joins us live tonight. Jamie?
Yeah, the Multnomah Safe Rest Village opened last spring of 2022, but in all of the ones that have opened across the city and since, it's the smallest out of all of those with just 28 beds. So the city is looking at expanding it with input from the surrounding community.
So what we're looking at now are a number of different options.
A room divided as the Multnomah Village community weighs how they will move forward with expanding the Safe Rest Village that opened a year and a half ago.
At this point in time, I don't even feel comfortable going to Safeway by myself.
If we can create a communication pathway that we can get your outreach workers out to this area to meet those folks.
With a dire need for shelter beds as Portland's homeless population goes up, the city is now looking at solutions, including expanding that village, the smallest in the city with 28 beds. Tonight, leaders heard from the community members directly before any final decisions are made, something they say didn't happen before.
We know we had some hurt feelings in the past when the site was announced and there wasn't a lot of discussion about how it was going to be built.
One of the biggest concerns community members expressed tonight, the possibility of drugs and crime coming into the neighborhood with an expansion. In response, organizers say they have explicit guidelines for all who sign on to receive shelter there.
We expect you to not use drugs and alcohol in the village. We expect you to not possess those things in the village.
The city says an expansion will come with more staff to handle the increased number of folks receiving help, but they're also looking at a physical expansion of the Multnomah SRV's footprint that doesn't infringe further on nearby homes, but still provides the room needed for services.
We want to make sure that we're not just, sardaining people in. We want to have community spaces. We want to have rooms for, meeting with case managers.
Now, an exact expansion size and a date for when all this is happening has not been set yet, but they're going to take time to look at any input that they're receiving as well as this new footprint and see how far they are able to expand. But during the meeting, one official said that they're looking at having 60 to 100 beds. That's compared to the current 28. So it looks like they're at least trying to double the number of people they're serving here. Reporting live in Southwest Portland, Jamie Seymour, KOIN 6 News.
All right, Jamie, thank you.
The teacher strike is ended, but